Hey everybody, this is Nose. I just wanted to show you a new feature I'm working on that I'm really kind of excited about. We all know that one of the best things about Foundry is how visual it is, and the animations and such really just pop out. And I'm trying to run a one-shot for my nephews, and I want to wow them. One of them has played on Roll20, and it's pretty basic from what I understand. So I wanted to do some more stuff with the animations. And I've been working on the animation command. Well, what I've got now is the way to repeat an animation on a token and it'll follow the token around. So you can do things like, say, spell effects. So here's Alejandro, and I'm going to put on, let's say, a protection from evil spell, which is really just this fast pulsing circle. And it will follow the token around. Now, what happens is it's basically playing the animation and then waits a certain amount of time, basically the time of the animation, and then plays it again. So a really fast animation doesn't look too bad. You move the token, and the animation appears over the token. Okay, it might take a second or two. And to stop an animation, you basically just type /stop. I have it as a macro down here, but then that will stop the animation. But you can have larger animations, like I'll have this. No, not. I already just did this circle, and I just threw it away. Oh, that's going to be horrible. So this blue circle. Okay, so the blue circle. This animation's like 8 seconds long. And so it's nice if you've cast up some spell and you've got some protection thing going on you, and so you've got this little animation here. But if I move Alejandro, the old animation has to finish. Here, I'll move him again. The old animation has to finish before it can draw in the new location. So it's a little disconcerting. I mean, what do you want for free, right? Okay, so some of the other things we can do with it, like Bog here. Bog has Bloodlust. And I found a little animation to cover him in kind of a flashy red thing. So here we go. Here's Bog, and I'll just turn the animation on. So it's it's not a skill, it's not an event, it's certainly not a status effect. We don't have Bloodlust yet, but this is kind of a nice way to show that Bog's pissed off. And of course, then the player at whatever time can just hit the off button. And if you look at the off button, it is just /stop. So he can hit the off button, and when this animation finishes, he'll clear up. Let's see, Luna. I'll close this off. What I did for Luna was she has a spell that's detect magic, and it's a cantrip. And I wanted to show a little thing that occurred while she's detecting magic. So it's playing this animation. Now, it can only play centered animations. You can't play moving animations. But you can offset it from the token. You don't have to play it on top of the token. So I found a little eye animation that is, I offset off the top of her. So it kind of shows that she's doing this thing. And if she moves around, the animation has to go through its cycle, but then it'll reposition wherever she is. So there's that. I'll turn off her animation. And then Ilva. So this one, I took that animation and I added it to a skill. So she has the camouflage skill, and I set it up such that when or if she passes her camouflage skill, it will execute this repeat animation command. And you can see in the middle is just the original animation command. Whatever you've typed up, you figured out how the animation works. You take that animation command and you just put in front of it /repeat. And in the end of it, you put the length of the animation in milliseconds, right? So that it doesn't, you try not to want to have it overlap. You can, it depends on the animation. And you can allow gaps too. You might have a pulsating thing where it plays for 2 seconds and then is off for a second or something like that. But I put it in the pass check. So if she can make her camouflage, then it'll turn on. Now to cheat, I'm just going to roll this sucker up to like a +14, and then we'll see if she can make her camouflage. And boom, she does. So now the animation is occurring on Ilva. Now, if I remember correctly, this is a pretty long animation. So if I move her, it will take a little bit before the animation restarts on top of her. But still, this is it's kind of a fun thing. And the player character then has the animation off button, which is just stop. And they could decide, yeah, Ilva's not camouflaging anymore, so I'll turn it off. And once the animation finishes its cycle, it'll be reported back to them that, hey, the animation is off. Now, you can actually do multiple animations at the same time. If I go back to Luna and I turn on her animation, and then the blue circle, there, she's now got both animations running. And she can move them around, but of course, one might move faster than the other because of cycle times. But there's only one stop command. So if you hit stop, it stops all animations once they're done. So I'll hit stop now, and one of them completed quickly, and then the next one, it'll stop here in a second. So I just wanted to show this to everybody. I was actually pretty excited by this because I'm going to try to use this as spell effects or other things. Evil emanations coming from my bad guys. I don't know. I'm just going to try to make it look as cool as possible because I really want my nephews to get off roll 20. So I figured I'd just tell all my GURPS friends, and that's you guys. And as always, thank you for watching.